I appreciate everybody being here. Obviously, it was a great team win. You know, those games, your first game, you definitely want to get off to a great start with everything you've been working on in the summer and the fall workouts. And I thought our guys did a good job executing the game plan and specifically moving the ball, sharing the ball on offense, and getting great looks inside and outside. It wasn't a barrage of threes. I thought we had a great balanced attack in that standpoint. And defensively, I thought we did a solid job keeping the ball in front of us, not overplaying the gaps, and did a pretty good job on the boards.
Did you see a lot of improvement from this game compared to the scrimmage the other day?
For the most part, as far as executing and getting what we want out of the offense, can't comment too much on the scrimmage. It was a close scrimmage, but it was definitely progress was made from efficient and executing at both ends of the floor.
Passed the ball well tonight. How important was that?
That's a big part of our offense in terms of efficiency. We stat a lot of the offensive assist to turnover ratio, and we're very hard on our guards and make sure they understand that that's important to winning. So I thought we did a great job moving the ball, sharing the ball, and that's a big part of what we want to do. Makes us harder to guard that way.
65 of your 95 points were scored in the paint or at the free throw line. How important was that against a team like this?
Well, we felt we had an advantage of attacking the rim, and we wanted to make sure that we stayed disciplined and not just settle for outside jump shots. So that was very important going into the game. We wanted to make sure that we attacked the rim and make the right basketball decision. I think the one time late in the second half where Dalen got called for a charge was probably the only time that we over-penetrated. But other than that, our guards were getting in the gaps and making good reads.
Do you think you've got a pretty good idea on your rotation at this point, or is that still kind of
It's for the most part. I think we're built to play what I call traditional 4 and 5, a traditional power forward, traditional center, and we're also built to play 4 guards if we have to. So as far as the set rotation, a lot of it early will depend on the opponent. There's some opponents on our schedule that we can't play 4 guards because they're huge. So, but we'll adjust accordingly, and that's a big part of the maturity of the team and understanding that, hey, it's a different lineup, and we want to make sure that we put our best foot forward, give ourselves the best chance to win.
Coach, 11 turnovers in the first half, 6 in the second half. Definite improvement. How happy were you to see?
You must have been in the locker room post game. That's exactly what I said. And I said, I think it's when we guard the ball and take care of the ball and share the ball, we have a great chance of being efficient and winning the game. But those are things that we focus on because we feel like we can't control those things. So you're absolutely right. 11 turnovers is way too much for one half, and then we cut it to 6 in the second half. So very, very pleased with that.
balanced assists too? I mean, it seemed like everybody's.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was definitely a stat that we highlighted at the end, the post game. So very pleased with that.
What do you think about the team size this year? Will the team be able to get in the paint and be physical enough to get rebounds against bigger teams?
Well, that's the challenge. I think we work on that every single day with our bigs, making sure they understand the new rules. I mean, because the rules and the point of emphasis allows a little bit more freedom of movement and space. I think our guys are doing a good job walling up, but when they stick their chest out, a lot of times they're getting called for that. So we have to make that adjustment, keep teaching it the right way. But to your point, we definitely want to have a solid post presence, and I think we have between Brandon Gilbeck and Jordan Hughes and Chris Snyder, who I feel like can help right away. Brandon, I thought, did a good job coming in and getting the rhythm, mostly in the second half. Got 2 quick fouls early, but other than that, our post presence is a big part of what we want to do moving forward as well.
And he got the 2 quick fouls, but he didn't get any more.
Right.
That's a good sign.
Right. And part of it, he only played 11 minutes, but he was 5 for 6 from the field. And, I told our bigs, if you get your hands ready and you screen roll or you're on the baseline, and, our guards will find you. And that's what we want from him as well. And when opportunity comes to score with the back to the basket as well.
With the other bigs, is it just a question of just getting them playing time, getting them coming?
Right. And I was hesitant that I was going to put Brandon back in, but you're absolutely right. Jordan Hughes needs minutes. James Clare needs minutes. And then Chris, he's fighting back spasms, so that's why I didn't put him back in. But for the most part, I look at we have 7 underclassmen on our roster, freshmen and sophomores. And then we have 2 junior college players who's virtually their first year. So we have 9 players who need that experience, and we need to grow up fast moving forward.
And you saw good production out of your bench tonight, especially. Is that a good point of emphasis moving forward with this team in the non-conference?
Absolutely. You know, we talk about we is greater than me, and when the entire team can contribute to a win, you have a guy like C.J. Duff, his first collegiate game he starts, and he's done a great job all summer. He's earned that position. Jeremiah Uciofa didn't play a minute in the first half, and came in the second half and shot 4 for 4 from 3, and that's exactly what he can do is stretch the floor, make some open shots. So I was pleased with the way he handled that first half.
I mean, outside of the scrimmage, how important was it to get this game and get some competition?
It was great. It was good for everybody just to kind of get on the floor, get on our home court, and just kind of get it going, get used to our court, playing with some different people instead of beating up on each other. I know that was probably good for these guys here. But it was good start too.
What is like the chemistry of the team like this year, you know, outside of basketball?
We have what is it? 7 freshmen, or
7 new guys.
7 new guys, and
yeah.
two JUCO transfers. So we're kind of gelling in practice. We're just taking the time in practice to come together as a team. And this first game, obviously, it was a great start. We did some great things, and we'll continue to grow over the season.
Brandon, how much more improved are you now compared to this time last year?
Not tripping over my feet this year. I don't think I fell on the floor this time. So, you know, obviously work with Coach Kramer, and it's really helped. So, some improvement.
Did this game go about how you guys expected it would?
Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah.
What does the hashtag all in mean, and what does it mean to y'all?
Y'all ready? Are we going to do this together?
I mean, we say it every day. It's just basically everybody on the team, you have to be all in. Yeah,
All right, so we have a little motto: be the best person you can be the best student you can be the best athlete you can be, play hard, play smart, play together, all for one for all.
Yep.
All in. There you go.
23 assists on 36 field goals. I mean, you guys are really passing the ball well tonight. Was that something that's kind of been going on here the last couple of weeks, do you think?
Yes, we've been trying to stress on assist, definitely turnover ratio, and we just move better. When we're moving and we're flowing and the ball's not stagnant, everybody's going to get a shot, everybody's going to get it, and so it just flows better and looks good too. So,
Brandon, how good is Jabari right now at getting you guys the ball?
Oh, he's excellent. He's got that point guard vision. His passes have been just perfectly on point as of late, but he's a floor general. He sees us, and when we're open, he usually gets us the ball.
65 of your guys, 95 points were in the paint or at the free throw line. Was that a focus coming into this?
Yeah, for sure. We knew we're bigger than them, so we knew just getting to the rack and I guess exploring that we're bigger than them and just going up in an easy bucket.
Was there some confusion? They said early in the game you had 3 fouls and you only had 1. Was that why you came out? Did Coach think you had 3? Or what?
I'd been in there for a minute anyways. I think Coach is going to get me anyways. But, yeah, that was kind of weird that I had 3 fouls. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's my first foul. But it happened. It was all cleared up, though.
We talked about a few strengths, but is there any areas that you think that the team is lacking in right now or needs to improve before conference play?
I would say communication. Just got to be able to talk. If we talk more, it makes it a lot easier on everybody. And I guess for today, we got to cut down on offensive rebounds.
The last time you guys played a big-time foe, well, pretty well for you guys up at Wisconsin last year. You go to Kansas State next. Does last year give you confidence going into that?
Yes, it's kind of a double-edged sword. We're not the same team as last year. Yeah, we have confidence going to the game that we can beat anybody that we come up against, but we just need to make sure we come back for this next week and practice how we practiced last year. We had a great 4 or 5 day practices and with little to no mistakes. So this next coming up week, we need to prepare like that, really for every game, but that's how we got it done in Wisconsin.
Brandon, you stayed out of foul trouble tonight. You had 2 2 fouls. How important is that now?
That's
You know, and I mean,
Yeah.
was there some things you worked on to kind of keep that from happening?
yeah. I mean, this game, no illegal screens, no over the back calls, no. I tried, my best to keep my hands up. A couple of charge calls, but I mean, I can't get in foul trouble this year.
Mhm.